Okay. Well, so it's just the three of us. That is A-okay. I know Angela's at the Garth Brooks concert. So we'll get
I'm wearing my Garth Brooks shirt. Isn't that funny?
I'm not a country music follower, but I did see because of Facebook that there's apparently a Garth Brooks concert in Buffalo today.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make these calls open to everybody starting this month because it's good to connect with everybody. I know Jesse does a team call on Mondays and the Hit Nation calls on Tuesdays, and Aaron does a call on Monday. So I figured, what the heck, why not start it all off on Sunday with a big team-wide call? So last month was amazing. We had, let's see, I wanted to just say everybody who hit Success Club last month. Brittany Jones, Trey, who I think got the most Success Club points in history ever. He had 75 Success Club points, so holy cow, rock on. I can't even fathom that, but good for him. That's awesome. Jesse had 12. Harold had 10. Angelina had 11. Shelly with 8. Kaylee, you were almost there with 4. Almost.
Yay.
Tanya was 6. Eliza was 7. Let's see. Angela with 6. Dina Kemp with 10. Bethany Murphy with 10. And I think that was everybody. Oh, there's a 14 there. Who the heck is that? Oh no, there's a 4. I just scrolled by really fast. So I just finished this book on vacation, and you've probably seen me posting about it. It's called The Motivation Manifesto by Brendan Burchard.
Next on my list.
Do either of you have it? Do you have it?
I'm going to get on my Nook.
It's awesome. I bought a bunch of books around Christmas time at Barnes & Noble. That's why I usually get them on my Nook. But that's why I got the hard copy. So I was reading this chapter on motivation, and I think I'm going to make like a video for my challengers about it, because I think I highlighted the entire chapter because I was like, yes, and that, and yes. So I just wanted to, for this call, kind of like read some of my biggest takeaways from this chapter, especially because it's the start of a new month. And I know for me, it feels like it's the very first day of the month because I just got home, but we're like a week into the month. So there's still plenty of time to get everything done that we need to do. So, and tell me if I'm like moving too fast, because I want to make sure I get through all of my little notes. So on motivation, here's the quote by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I can't say her last name, it's like French. If you want to build a ship, don't drum up people together to collect wood, and don't assign them tasks and work, but rather teach them to long for the endless immensity of the sea. So I feel like that has a huge correlation with getting people to join our challenges and getting people to sign on as coaches. If we continue to put value in what we're doing, it's going to, let me turn this off. It's really going to show them that like, this is what you need. Like if they really, really want that, then the price isn't going to matter for them. So that was the big takeaway for me. The next one, so the mother of motivation. Our first step is to understand motivation's root, motive, which means a reason for action. It's the why we do something. To develop a motive for action, our mind, with or without our conscious guidance, filters through various thoughts, feelings, and experiences, and chooses from them a set of reasons to do or not do something. So we're motivated by feeling. Our mind's clarity on and commitment to that choice dictates our level of motivation. If we're clear and committed, we will feel high levels of motivation. If we're unclear or uncommitted, motivation will be low. From From this process comes a simple axiom. Mother is the motivation of choice. Our mind chooses a reason for action, and it's either committed to that choice or it did not. Thus, the experience is a high level of motivation or a low one. So usually, if we made the choice to do something, we're more motivated to do it. Which is why having a price tag attached to a challenge pack sale, or having that, $40 sign-on fee to be a coach, like, you have some skin in the game. You made that choice. It's not like when we go to work and our boss tells us to do something because they just tell us to do it. So that makes a huge difference. Here's another big one. The people who are motivated are not lucky. They're conscientious. They choose to use their minds in a more purposeful way in order to energize and lift their lives. So we've seen this with probably every coach that we follow who's super successful. They're not lucky. They're focused. They worked their butts off, and they knew what they were going for. That one I already said. By deeply contemplating higher aims, we energize ourselves to pursue them. So the bigger the goal, the more energy we have to put into it. So this really stuck out to me for, like, on the challenger point of view. Because you know how, like, you'll always have people who are like, oh, I wish I had motivation to do the 21-day fix. Well, you can't, like, I'm not a Wonder Woman. Like, Kaylee, you're not Wonder Woman because you did the 21-day fix. You just said, I'm going to do this, and you did it. Yep. And it's like that with any program that we do. So to those who say, I wish I were more motivated, we reply, do not hope for motivation. Choose an ambition to become motivated for. Fix on a dream and believe that it will see daylight soon, and a great swell of enthusiasm will enliven you. So once you are motivated, like, I was never motivated to graduate nursing school. I just knew I had to because I needed a job. And that's what I was going to school for. And, like, for me, becoming a Beachbody coach, like, I could come in this office for hours upon hours out of the day because I see what I want out there, and I'm not going to stop till I get it. Let's see. So this was the last piece. This little sticky note. Let it be clear to all. Greatness belongs to those who have mastered the ability to focus relentlessly on their ambitions and act decisively toward them. So I feel like that is true for us, to put those words to our coaches on our team, our challengers. If you want something enough, you'll do whatever it takes to get there. So those are my big motivation takeaways from that book, which is an awesome book, and I would highly recommend reading it. It took me, it's written kind of dryly, and I listened to a podcast from Brendan Burchard, who actually said that he wrote the book to sound like the Declaration of Independence type of writing. So it's kind of like oldly worded. So it took, for me, I enjoy books with swear words and cut off sentences, not very serious. So I think that's why it took me a little bit longer to get through it. But it's an awesome, awesome, awesome book. And I don't know if any of you guys do this. I just started 2 months ago incorporating a personal development book within my weight loss challenges. It's part of their, like, what meal did you replace Shakeology with? What workout did you do today? And what is your takeaway from your personal development book? And I gave them like 10 choices, because a lot of people have no idea what a personal development book is, let alone what they're going to choose from. So I picked a list of 10, like, very generic, like Girl Boss, The Secret, this one, what else? Oh, Switch. What else is on there? Not GoPro. Oh, The Magic of Thinking Big. The Pursuit of Happiness, like very generic, feel good, do something type books. And it's also grooming customers to be coaches by reading personal development. Plus, they're awesome books, and when you read them, there's a lot of aha moments. And just because you lose 50 pounds doesn't mean that like everything is right inside your head. And as I finished this book on vacation, I thought this one would be really awesome because it's not geared towards like a home business or entrepreneurship, or it's just geared to like living a better life, which if you haven't heard Brendan Burchard's podcast, it's called The Charged Life. And a lot of his podcasts are really short. It's just him kind of like rattling stuff off, and he's brilliant. A lot of them are like 8-15 minutes long. Some of them are a little longer, but they're good to like my commute to work is only 10 minutes now, even though I drive a lot at work. So if you don't have a lot of like drive time in the car, they're short little clips. And I've been telling my challengers about those too. So basically, with the start of a new month, I just wanted to make sure that everybody is like either picking up some new momentum and starting to go, or carrying whatever momentum you had from last month, pulling it into this month and just going hard, because everybody's doing awesome, stepping outside your comfort zone, doing amazing challenges, all kinds of awesome stuff. So that's why I kind of wanted to talk about motivation. Plus, if you don't make a conscious effort to continually keep yourself motivated, that's when it starts to fall out, and then all of a sudden you didn't do anything for 2 days, and then it turns into a week, and then you've sat on the couch for a month and a half eating chocolate from Aldi's and not doing anything with anything. So that was kind of just what I wanted to talk about today. If you guys have anything that you want to talk about, go right ahead. That's my rant. Anybody struggling with anything this week, today, in general?
Well, I was going to start my Apio challenge. Not tomorrow, Monday, next Monday. And the same thing's happened. Everybody's all like, ready to go. And then all of a sudden, nobody's like, I hear crickets. I'm kind of discouraged with the whole trying to even start my first challenge group. Like, I've got one girl who's like actually committed because she already has a program and she, wants to do it. So, I guess I'll just do
a challenge with her.
And that's it. Like, I'm just a little discouraged. So,
and post about it on Facebook. Like, you have 50 people in there, and everybody who didn't order is missing out on like the coolest, most awesome thing in the world. That's what Trey did when he started. I'm like, Trey, how do you have like 30 people in your challenges? And he's like, I don't. He's like, I have 4 people. 3 of them already had programs. So if you make it seem like it's really awesome, like that's what I do. I think I posted that there's 31 people in my group this month. Only 3 people bought something from me. Like, a lot of them are rollovers, and some of them didn't even buy anything. They just already have programs from like 2 years ago when I was a coach. They have something, and I just make it sound like it's awesome. And I will say, before I left for vacation, I sent the link out to everybody on the 1st, and I said, please order, send me your confirmation number. I won't be home until Friday. I have no service, so I cannot help you. Like, right? This is all the steps you have to take. This is what you have to do. One person ordered. I came home. I'm like, really? I sent this out to 22 people. 1 person ordered. And then I contact everybody today, and 3 of them were like, can I still get in? I'm like, no, because you won't have your stuff in time.
Right.
I did let them in, though.
And I've been constantly like trying to follow up with everybody and like trying to light a fire under their butt to get them going, and nobody's like, oh, I don't have time, I'm not on my computer, or this or that. And I send them everything, and I go in and check to see if they've ordered anything, and nothing. Like, I don't know. I'm just like,
Are you using the Coach mobile app?
No, I don't. What, like, is it on my phone? Like, I don't.
You can do it on the computer too. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
I'll post it so everybody can see it. It's called an app.
Yeah.
But it's like where if you go to that website on your cell phone and then you save it to your home screen, like that's how it's an app, but it's not like you can't search it in the store. It's like mobile. Hold on, I can look it up right now. Oh, hey, I can like share my screen. I've never done that before. Let's try it out. Let's see. Screen share. Can you see that? Is it showing up?
No. Now it is.
Oh, good. I think it just needed to like connect. So it's coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. And when you pull it up, this is what it will look like. And it will look the same on your phone. And you just have to click yes and then enter somebody's email address. Actually, I wonder if I can. Oh, you know what? I can probably send like a fake, like I'll just send one to Matt's email, and I'll just tell him to delete it. So you type in the email address. The only time this won't work is if they're already a customer of yours and you're a free account. You can't have them purchase anything on this because you're enrolling them as a new customer. Unless you have them go from customer to coach. So if they already have a Team Beachbody account, you can only upgrade them to coach with this app. You can't have them buy a challenge pack even if they've never bought anything. But it also will tell you if they're not under your, like this is a little red flag, if they're not listed as one of your customers and you punch them in here because they're like, yes, I want to buy a challenge pack from you, yay, and it won't let you, it's because they already have a Team Beachbody account and somebody else is their coach. So you have to have them order through your website and change coaches. Mm-hmm. So to do a new customer, we do enroll new customer. Oh, crap. And that's what it will say if it's already a customer. Let me think. I'm trying to think of an email address that I know is not anything. Well, I can do. So if you go to status, it'll bring everybody up, but like this girl, she's not gonna order anything. So I'll go through hers. So this is what it will look like if you hit the new enrollment. It will tell you this, and then if you want to sign somebody up just as your free customer and they don't already have an account, you can do enroll without purchase, and that will sign them up as your free customer. I tried to do this today for the first time, and I don't know if it sends them an email or not, or if there was a glitch and it didn't work. So I'm not. I don't know the answer to that. So if you hit shop now, you can go in and you can pick everything that they're going to need to order so that they are not like looking through the website, like trying to figure out what they're supposed to order. You do select product first and it will bring up all of the programs. So you can go through here and you can pick whatever program it is that they want. Let's do Brazil butt lift. And then you hit OK. And then it will have you pick the kind of Shakeology that you want. Everybody has been getting chocolate regular for me. I don't know why. It's always been chocolate. So this will tell you exactly how much it is, and if it's on sale, it will show the sale price here. And then you just hit add to cart. And this is the order review that will come up, and it will show you their program, what Shakeology they ordered. It's always a free 30-day club membership. And if you're selling challenge packs now, remind people that you get it free for 30 days, but if they keep it after 30 days and they actually pay that $40, they'll get all of those on-demand programs for 3 months for $40. So it's like $1,500 worth of programs for $40 for 3 months. So that's the club membership. And that one's actually in there now, the Beachbody Club, which they get a bag of Shakeology and 3 months of the on-demand, which is all of P90X, all of P90X2, all of P90X3, all of Insanity, all of Turbo Fire, all of Brazilian Butt Lift, and then there's sneak peeks in there for every single program. It's always the whatever that free coach sneak, like free from your coach DVD is. It's usually that one. So those are all in there, which is awesome. I actually did PIO in the airport yesterday with my little app. So once you hit submit, I won't do it now because I don't want to resend this to her. It will bring up like, thank you, this person has been enrolled, and they'll get an email. And all they have to do is confirm that everything is correct, enter their payment information, and enter their address, billing address, and all of that stuff. So it makes it super easy because instead of them having to go to your website, figure out what to buy, click on the link, everything, like I have been trying to always use this because it just makes it easier for them. Because they're like, where do I have to go? You don't have to go anywhere. You just have to go to your email, and I'll send it all to you, and you just make sure that it's right, and you're good to go. So that makes it easier, and it takes away from like I didn't have time to get to my computer. I didn't have time. Like almost everybody has email on their phone now. You can do it right from your phone, and it kind of, if people are serious about it, it eliminates that, like, well, I didn't have time and I couldn't get on the website to look for it. Like you just say, I'm going to email it to you, fill it right out. Just, all you have to do is enter your payment info, send me your confirmation email or your confirmation number, and we're good to go. And a lot of like what a lot of my customers have been doing is right on their phone, and then they just screenshot the confirmation information and send the picture to me. So this makes it a lot, it kind of takes that, I didn't have time to get on my computer, like all of that type of
excuses
going on, because it just takes that away. And I don't know how to stop screen sharing. Hide thumbnail. Oh boy. I don't know what to do. Oh, stop share. Oh, stop share. How about that? So that's the mobile app, if you want to call it an app. It does come up. Don't know what it looks like on an Android. I forget. But it looks like this one.
Okay.
It'll come up like that. And then that one, if you save the Beachbody On Demand website, it'll also come up with a little Beachbody logo. Mm-hmm. So that's the mobile app. It makes their customer experience a little bit better because they don't have to worry about doing anything.
Yeah.
Hello, puppy.
She went to the groomers the other day. Oh. She's got a little bow on her hair.
I thought it was a crown.
It's a little bow.
Very cute. So I don't know if people aren't serious, they're not serious. I had a girl, as we were like driving to the port to get on the boat on Sunday, talking to her about 21 Day Fix. She's like all into it. She had all these questions. She was all super pumped up. She's like, yeah. Which this is how I know she needs a home program. First of all, she's talking to me the whole time. She's at the gym. So that was a red flag to begin with. And she's like, yeah, as soon as I leave the gym, I'm going to order. And I like sent her all the stuff and nothing. Nothing. I messaged her today and she's like, oh, my boyfriend's a personal trainer, so I'm just going to try his thing first. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So even, like, I was convinced. She was so convincing. Mm-hmm. But you can't win them all.
Yeah.
I would just say, just invite more. And it gets to be time consuming and kind of frustrating when you feel like you're saying like the same thing to so many people and you're inviting all these people, but it works. And the more that you put yourself out there, all the people that say no this month, this has been a really key little phrase that I don't know how I came up with it. When people say no, they're like, no, maybe next time. I would say I run these every single month, the same time. I can put you on my priority list, which sounds super important, but it basically just means I'm going to talk to them again next month. And if it helps you for budgeting, because that's usually what their issue is they can't afford it, the orders for next month will have to be in by this date so that they can, if they are serious about it. I started doing that last month and it really worked because I had 2 people this month that were the 2 of the 3 that bought. And they knew when the date was and they just planned for it because they wanted to do it this month. So it worked last month. I'm hoping it continues to work because then it's not a surprise. Like, oh, you have to order today. It's like, okay, if you want to be in for next month, you'll be one of the, because, you know, we always say like, oh, we only have 10 spots left, but we have as many spots as people will fill. But people don't know that. And it makes them sound important, like they're going to get first dibs. And if you give them a date, then you'll say, okay, for next time, this is when it, like for April, my orders have to be in by the 4th. So that's what I'm telling people now who, like today, who all said, no, I can't do it now. I just told them, okay, next month, you have to order by the 4th, between the 1st and the 4th, and you'll be one of the first people that I contact. And if they do it, then great. If not, I just keep, like, I have people that I've been recycling over my list for like 3 months. And then after 3 months, I tell them, I wanted to tell you where's my little thing? What the wording was, because I never know. It's took me a long time to figure out like how often to check up with people. Like when is it annoying? Like it's been 6 months and you like every single month you still tell me no. So I said to this person, if my computer will work, high CPU usage. I wonder what that means. Let's see. My computer's being slow. It might be quicker for me to look it up on my phone. So this one person, I said, let's see, who was it? Because it was one of those situations where, where is she? Where every single time that she would inquire about something and then I would send her a message and she would never respond back. I'm like, okay. Here it is. So I talked to her in January. She was going to order for February. She never did. I sent her a friendly reminder that today was the last day to order for February. Still nothing. She joined my group. She did everything. She was in for this month. So I sent her all the stuff. Still nothing. So I said, I just wanted to let you know that I've taken you off my list for challenges as I don't want to be a bother to you. If at any time you decide that this is something you'd like to participate in, please don't hesitate to reach out for me. I'm here for you when you're ready to shed that 20 pounds of post-baby weight that you said you wanted to lose. Smiley face. So I pulled back her why. I let her know, it's not that I don't want to talk to you, but you keep not answering me, so I don't want to be a bother to you. And I'm going to start using that little phrase for people because it'll remind them why they wanted to start, and just let them know, I'm here for you when you're ready, but I don't want to keep bugging you because you're not friggin' responding to me. So feel free to use that. She still hasn't read it, so who knows? Who knows if it'll work, but it makes me feel nice.
Right.
So that's all I got for today. Anybody else with anything else? Oh, T25 is on sale this month, and Turbo Fire. I think I'm gonna have to do a Turbo Fire challenge at the end of the month.
I started.
That's my favorite program. You started Turbo Fire?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, but then I stopped because I started focusing on Pio again, so.
Oh, well. Yeah. Whatever works. I did strictly only Turbo and Zumba for 2 years straight. That's all I did. So I've taken about a year hiatus from Turbo because my knees couldn't handle it anymore.
Right.
It's hard. It's very joint difficult.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a really fun program. So that's awesome. Alrighty. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope that we got a kick in the butt for motivation. I was enjoying rereading that because it reminded me of everything I liked about it. Use the mobile app. It's very helpful. And little blurbs of what to say to people. I guess that's our lesson for today.
Yay.
Yay. All right. Are either of you in Erin's Push to Diamond group?
Yeah.
I thought you were. So we're back on for tomorrow. She's really, really, really pushing taking weekends off, which I always take weekends off, but I feel like Sunday night doesn't count as the weekend. I like to, I don't know, for my brain, it helps me, prep for the whole week. I like to do stuff. So whoever wants to get on Sunday night calls can feel free. So that's my spiel for tonight. I'm going to go finish this potato before I can only have carbs twice a week. I'm really scared of a fix extreme. I'm really afraid, but I know it'll be good. So, all right, we will talk to you guys later. Bye.